There's a breaking news that is coming in as of now. Before I continue the discussion, let me just update our viewers about what we are getting. ISI spy and ex-Indian Air Force personnel, Ranjit, who was allegedly honey-trapped. The IAF spy was arrested from Punjab for being part of the espionage racket being run by Pakistan's notorious spy agency, ISI. He has now been sent for 2 more days of police custody. And he is going to be questioned by the Delhi police on this terror attack also. Anindo Banerjee, my colleague, is bringing this to us. Anindo, take us through what the Delhi police sources are telling you about this interrogation.
Well, the stance of Delhi Police Crime Branch has been, Ankit, that they need to interrogate the person concerned more to find out what kind of trap he was he went into and what was the kind of information he divulged, because he was in a position who had access to certain amount of information that could prove vital to national security.
Yes.
So those are the aspects that the Delhi Police wants to look at, and at this point of time they don't have they couldn't get to know that what kind of information has been divulged, and that's why they wanted certain amount of grilling to be done, and that's why the court has granted 2 days of police custody as of now of that IAF who has been embroiled in espionage case.
Thank you so much, Anindo, for bringing us all those details. Let me just quickly now go across to Group Captain Hali, who is also joining us on the broadcast. Sir, as the question that I was asking earlier, the repercussions of this terror attack on the India-Pakistan dialogue, you cannot expect the Indian side to be business as usual when repeatedly there is a feeling of betrayal from the Pakistani side.
Angst, I can understand your anger, but the point is that do not lose hope, or do not dump the process of finding peace between the 2 nations because of 1 attack or 2 attacks. Yes, it is very sad and I condemn it wholeheartedly, but let us wait for evidence that it was actually Pakistan behind it. If it is not, let us talk to each other. Let us join forces and find out who are these people who are trying to ensure that we remain on the war path, because that is, you see, not fruitful for either country.
Group Captain Hali, did Pakistan try to find out after 26/11? Group Captain Hali, with due respect, did Pakistan try to find out after 26/11? Did Pakistan try to find out after Gurdaspur? Did Pakistan try to find out after Udhampur? Did Pakistan try to find out after North Kashmir? So if Pakistan didn't try to find out in the past 7-8 instances, what gives you hope that Pakistan will try and find out this time?
You see, when you name 7 instances, there are 21 instances in Pakistan which our analysts believe that they were at the behest of India or your spy agency RAW, for which dossiers have been presented. But what I'm trying to say is that whatever has happened in the past, let us take advantage of the bonhomie that has been created between the 2 prime ministers.
My point is this bonhomie genuine or fake? Is this fake? How genuine is this bonhomie when your people are killing our people? Marshal Kak, how genuine is this bonhomie?
I think, Gaurav, we need to understand it's a very extremely difficult moment for India. It is far more difficult a moment for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has invested so much in the peace process with Pakistan, which he has himself initiated. I think it is a difficult moment. Yes, of course, it is desirable that we firewall the peace process against minor incidents of terror which may occur here or there. But unfortunately, this is not a minor terror incident. It's a terror on the nation. It's a terror on the armed forces of India. And Pakistani friends of mine would realize, if Pakistan's Mehran base is struck, if Kamra is struck, who struck it? It's for them to determine. But it enrages the Pakistani citizenry. This is where the pressure on Prime Minister Modi is now far more.
That's right.
The meeting starts in another 7 minutes, where he is going to meet the National Security Advisor and the 3 service chiefs. It's very significant.
Absolutely.
At this point of time, 3 service chiefs will give him an input as to what are the options before him. And he has to then rise as a statesman, and perhaps, I very strongly believe at moments like this, there should be 2 hotlines, one between the 2 NSAs and certainly one between the prime ministers of the 2 countries, if we have to take this India-Pakistan dialogue forward.
That's right. Very important meeting, of course, going to take place in just a few moments. We will, of course, surprise you about what the Prime Minister then decides after meeting the highest security officers of this country. I request all my guests from both Pakistan and here in India